All right, I'm back. That was some that was some BS. They did your boy dirty. They did your boy real dirty. I'm trying to make my screen bigger. I don't know why I still like this. Yo, why is this so hard to use? This should not be this hard. There we go. Why is it so hard to use? Why did they do that? Why did they make this so hard? Yeah, I signed bottles. But we're all set now. I gotta figure out how their streaming shit works because I'm unk for a reason. I sign bottles, especially if you're out here in Vegas. We're gonna be doing yo, I'm not bored, my brother. That's disrespect. That's crazy. I am not bald. But we got the full violence event coming up, and that should be March 6th before the BMF title fight between Max Holloway and Charles DuBronx. That's gonna be lit. So I'm gonna be over there. So hopefully you guys get to pull up. If you're in the hood, come show some love. There's gonna be a bunch of fighters over there. It's a shot with me and my groomsmen. Yeah. How old is too old for MMA, and do you do private coaching? I haven't done private coaching in so long. I do teach with like some of the guys when I'm like training and whatnot. But that's about it. I'm not really doing like straight up private lessons with people. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I would if the money made sense and I actually had the time. But I'm literally running around selling rum and I'm training. Um, do the podcast, so I do a lot. And now today I did two workouts. So I'm getting back into that mode where I'm kicking it up, just in case this March 21st card in London does actually come through. I just want to make sure I'm in a good spot to actually make weight and potentially fight, which would be pretty nuts. I appreciate you, man. Thank you guys for the support with that. I'm a fan of you and Sean. Did you notice that his confidence was definitely going against Song? Yeah, that was weird, man. I felt like round three was his best round, where he looked more like typical O'Malley, like the vintage version of what we know him for, right? That quick twitch, light on his toes, but actually being accurate. He doesn't throw a lot of volume, but he does throw those one-off shots, and he's way more. He has way more volume than what he did against Song in that fight. But then in round three, he really picked it up, and I was like, bro, why weren't you doing that since fucking round one? But it is what it is. The fight between Diego and Volk too. I mean, it was a good fight. Volk shut him down. Um, just wasn't the fight to make. Volk is just good, man. If he still had his chin like he did before, he would be a very tough out for a lot of guys. I think right now his biggest problem is going to be running into a guy who can punch hard like a Ilya Taporia, super clean boxing. Just because if you can get to his chin like Diego did in the first fight, he barely got to him in that second fight. It was actually kind of surprising because I would have thought like you had more time to prepare. You know what it's like to be in there. You can make those adjustments, but Volk even made better adjustments, and his footwork was just man, that shit was pretty. Chef's kiss to watch, just super clean. I don't know who I'm gonna watch with this. Uncas gone. Uncas Gooner, Sean on Za. I like. I like. Fuck. I don't even know what to say to that, man. I don't know what to say to that. That sounds like a trip question, trip up and trap question. I don't know. Any Long Island bottle signings? Yeah, when I come back to Long Island, I'm gonna definitely do a bottle signing, probably at GNS liquor stores. We're trying to do something with my brother, to do something like the Uniondale hometown and do like some samplings, let people try it. And the next time I come back to Long Island, definitely want to show some love and do some stuff out there with the people. And hopefully for RAF, I spoke to them about it. I would love to compete. I know people were throwing the name about me and Arman Shayukin in a grappling match. That would be pretty. That would be pretty fire. I would actually, I would actually love that because when I watch Arman, I'm kind of like, I wonder how I would do against a guy like that. And then I heard him talking about coming down to 45. I was like, should I not do the grappling match anymore, or should I still be like intrigued to kind of know like what it could potentially be like if we actually had to fight? So I don't know. Please post the location. I think it's gonna be at the Boulevard for March 6th, and it's gonna be me. A bunch of other fighters are gonna be over there right before right after the weigh-ins. So after the ceremony weigh-ins, we'll be going to this event, rocking out, and then I'm gonna try not to rip too many shots because obviously I'm trying to keep my weight down, and I'll sign bottles and whatnot, but I got to make sure I'm like still doing the right thing. Like I drink, but again, everything in moderation. I kind of have to know when I'm toeing that line and doing things the right way. What's up, baby girl? Baby girl. W's in the chat for baby girl. Hey. Yeah, I'm on a live. You want to come say hi? Come say hi. You look like a princess. Come here. Don't be shy. Come here. Come say hi, please, for me. Babe, come here. You can buy the rum from my website, funkharborrum.com or Funk Harbor Spirits. In May, they got a Jersey card coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna be fighting on that. I fought in May. I fought in August, man. If I gotta wait till May to fight, that's crazy. Cause I've been training nonstop, and I feel like they're almost aging me out, which sucks. I don't think they're doing it intentionally, but it sucks, man. Hopefully, I get to fight in Miami. That would be fire. So good vibes. Thank you. Appreciate that from Miami. What does Marab smell like? He smells like a man. I don't know. He smells like a man that takes care of himself. Babe, they got some W's for you, baby. Come here. Damn. Just come say hi. Just come wave. Come here, please. Please. This is what I gotta do. Almost probably too jacked to lean to get down to 145. Yeah. But Bryce was always small, man. Bryce, we would train. I'd be heavier than him when he was fighting at 45, and he was winning, crushing it. And then I think he just kind of realized, like, if I'm gonna ever make a chance to get to the title, I gotta come down.
I'm a crazy. Hi guys.
My princess.
This is live on where?
Say hi.
Hi.
YouTube. Her hair is fire right now.
Oh.
Your hair is fire. They said, "Who do you think is the most underrated UFC baddie?" And so I said, "Bro, he's married." She could tell you guys. She likes.
Asking you.
They're asking me. I think. I don't know, but you could answer.
Go ahead. We want to hear Aljo.
Nah, I don't want to hear from me. I don't want to hear from me. Gene Silver is waiting for you. Is he Jewish? Why do people keep calling him a Zionist? I don't understand. Can I get a shout out? Shout out my boy, the Gaming Bros. Guys, we're definitely gonna do this again. No, I'm not injured. That's what I'm saying. I haven't fought since August. I got married in October. I've been in back-to-back training camps with Marab. Back to back to back to back. We got to shit or get off the pot. You feel me? I'm trying to make some cash out, get the fuck out, keep my brain intact, put some hands on some people. I've been working on these, and I want to see what these can do when I sit on these punches, bro. I got to see a little bit of it in the Ortega fight, and I feel like I'm a little bit addicted. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these sparring sessions, they've been on the feet, and we've been. I'm just saying. Of course, if I get hurt, you know I'm gonna fucking wrestle. But I want to see what these can do before it's all said and done. Like I really want to see, like, okay, when I sit down on my punches, that's all I had to do. And it's just about the repetitions. Like I've drilled wrestling so much that I'm so used to just instinctual. But striking has been like a little bit of a slower development because we put time in it, but it's not time that was developed towards my style. Like working with Mateus, he's been doing a great job of like dialing that in. And a lot of his guys are high level strikers. So yeah, man. I'm hoping I get to fight sooner rather than later. I don't really want to wait till May. If I have to fight in May, I will, but they told me I asked for February when it was back in November. They told me maybe March. Then they told me April, Miami against Yusuf. And I spoke to my boy Yusuf, and he was like, he's not fighting until May. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe they'll tell me he has to fight in May if we're going to fight. I don't know. He's in Ramadan, so I respect it. We'll see what's in store for me. There's not that many names out there. But yeah, bro, I feel like they aging me out, gang. For real. Nah, I don't want to fight in July. That don't make sense. One fight a year is crazy, bro. You know how many times I've fought? Like I had many UFC bantamweight fights because I was fighting actively, and then you get to the top and they just slow you down. And then I got the belt, and they kept rushing me in the fights, and I kept taking them, kept winning them. And then when I finally needed some downtime, when they said, okay, after this you could relax at the Henry, they go, psych. Here's Sean O'Malley. Don't get up to 180 because you're gonna have to cut all that weight again. And I got up to 180, and I had to cut all that weight again, and that sucked. But yeah, now I'm just trying to get as many fights as I can and sell some quality rum. Just clean products and live life, man. That's what life is about. It's about the journey, having fun along the way, getting to meet great people. That's why I like doing the fan stuff, because sometimes I do meet like a new friend or two. So when I go to places, I actually have like connections when I go to these towns, and it's not just through the UFC. It's actually like real people that I connect with, because that's just how I've always been. I've never been like one of those guys. You get a little fame or stardom, and then you kind of like feel like you're too good for people. I've seen that happen many, many times, and I'm just happy I don't have that like in my body. I may be a little bit like, I'm not too sure about you yet, but then I kind of warm up, and then I can let like my real self kind of come out and just be chill, So it is what it is. My man, I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But it is what it is. The real fans that follow the timeline, they understand what's up. But it is what it is, as Max Holloway would say. Sometimes you just gotta do what you do, and I do wish my manager had my back in that scenario. But what can you do? Once you say yes, you say yes. All right, I'm gonna go get some food right now before it gets any later. I was gonna have a late night dinner. Go chill with the wife for a little bit. I got training tomorrow morning. Got some phone calls. Bro, I'm literally doing all this work behind the scenes. My wife helps me out a little bit. And to run a business, it's really, really like, thank you for the donation, my man. Bro, you should have just bought a bottle instead. But I appreciate it, my brother. I appreciate it. Shout out. But with that said, anything in life, man, I'm going to always say this anytime I do one of these. Like, life is hard. I'm a family of 20 plus siblings. I know the struggle. I've been there. I had to go through so much of the grind. Me and my wife were talking about this last night, and all the crazy shit I had to do just to get here, get to the UFC. The stuff I would eating McChickens, eating Taco Bell, just because I didn't have money, and cooking chicken in the oven, and then just white rice, and then no seasoning or anything. And I'm living upstate New York in Ithaca, in like this small little town. And bro, like the trials and tribulations, living in the gym, sleeping with a bunch of guys in the basement. It was like 6 dudes in the basement. Like we've been through the ringer, and I'm just glad that I kind of made it through that pact. And I know what struggle and hard work is. And I always try to tell my family, I try to tell people, like, if you have a vision, you have a mission. If you're doing the right things, like, you keep beating that path, I guarantee you good things are going to happen. And even with doing this brand, it's not the easiest thing. Sometimes I wish I did it like the way these other guys did it, put their name on the product, let somebody else be the investor. But this is money I made through literally my blood, sweat, and tears and surgeries. And I just got to make sure it doesn't fail, So I made sure I made a good product, and just hitting the pavement. I have to go to all these meetings. Even like after I finish training, I'm rushing to these meetings to go meet some people. Hopefully it turns into something and I'm not just wasting my time. But it's just a hope, right? Like, you never know what's going to actually happen. And it's just hitting the pavement constantly. So if you have a vision, you have a dream, you have an idea, like, it's not going to be easy. But in the end, when you get there, just like fighting for me, man, it will be worth it. Like, there's not many fighters who make it through. A lot of us believe in ourselves, but not everyone does the right work. If you do the right work, get the right mentors, like, great things and good things can happen. So that's my message for you guys. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate this. And I'm actually looking forward to doing this again, man. Like, this is actually fun. So we're bottling in Aljo's chat now. That's fun. That's funny. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you, guys. And SUNY Cortland, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Bye, guys. Be safe. Have a great night. And drink some Funk Harbor. That's all I got to say. Take it easy.